to practicing his Spider-Man moves while shooting brand new deck.
The wait is finally over.
The last thing you Googled. Do you remember?
The last thing I Googled was actually Zendaya.
Good. It's kind of iconic.
I'm not on socials,
Yeah.
and I delete it when I'm not using it. So sometimes, like, it's more of a bit of an anxiety thing, but like, I'll check to see that like everything's good, and just make sure we're all cool. So I just give it a little Google, look at the news. I'm like,
Dear fans, Tom Holland just broke the internet with not one, but TWO Leak looks at his brand new Spider-Man suit.
ready?
And trust me when I say this costume is absolutely incredible.
If you guys could bring back one thing from the UK back with you to the States, what would it be?
Yeah, my boyfriend. I would just take him with me.
That's right.
If you thought No Way Home's ending left you hanging, buckle up because what I'm about to show you will blow your mind.
Who's the last person I sent a meme to? Probably Tom. Yeah, he gets the most of it.
Let's swing right into it. The official teaser dropped on August 1st, 2025, also known as Spider.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a very dangerous skill to have, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta
No one
use
should
it
have that power. Use it
responsibly.
responsibly.
If
Exactly.
you do have.
With great power comes
Great responsibility.
There you go. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Monday, Sony Pictures decided to give fans an early birthday present. They dropped a 9-second teaser on social media with the caption, "Something brand new is coming," followed by the hashtag Spider-Man Day. Now, if you're wondering why August 1st is Spider-Man Day, it's actually the anniversary of Spider-Man's first appearance in Marvel Comics, Amazing Fantasy number 15 back in 1962. Pretty cool.
You told me about the nightmare of Tom choking in a Spider-Man
Yes.
suit, right? Like on his own vomit.
I get scared all the time. Like, what if he's working so hard that he throws up?
And then he
And then he can't. He chokes.
Yeah.
I think about all the time. Like that's
true. That's very valid.
really scary.
It's terrifying. That's true.
Yeah,
That is
there's
crazy.
no quick way to get. I feel like everybody was just ignoring the fact that was a real issue.
Right? This initial teaser was dark, moody, and showed extreme close-ups of what appeared to be a completely redesigned Spider-Man suit. We're talking about glimpses of that iconic red and blue color scheme, but with something different. The raised webbing immediately caught everyone's attention. It's reminiscent of the suit that Tobey Maguire wore in Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man trilogy, which had that tactile...
I'm really impressed with how you change accents all the time. No, seriously. Because if I had to do a British accent, I think the more I'm around British people and they're my family now.
Three-dimensional webbing pattern that looked absolutely stunning on screen. Tom Holland's leak. But here's where things get really interesting.
I think someone who has beautiful charisma, not on the Dune cast, but I personally worked for me, is Mr. Tom Holland. So. No, definitely him in the sense that like I'm more shy and like kind of quiet, so it takes a little bit more to like pull me out of my shell. But he's great at just like talking to people and getting to know people, and like you see him on talk shows and stuff like that. He's just naturally very good at that. Whereas for me, I've definitely had to like pull it out of me a little bit. So.
Just one day later, on August 2nd, notorious Marvel scooper Tom Holland himself decided to leak even more footage. And yes, I'm calling him a scooper because let's be real, this guy has a history of accidentally spoiling Marvel movies.
We're going to take Zendaya to an English beach or a beach in the UK. Where would you take her?
I've been to some actually.
Oh, have you?
I have. When I was shooting Spider-Man out here a few years ago, we went to the pebbly one. What's the pebbly beach?
Oh, I
It's
don't know.
very rocky.
I don't know. I would say, Spider-Man just because it would be cool to have like live in a city where Spider-Man exists, and it would be cool.
Remember when he spoiled Infinity War? Classic Tom. This time, Holland posted a 22-second video that gave us our first full look at the new Spider-Man costume. The video shows Holland stepping through a massive soundstage door.
Zendaya, easy. I often think that, had I not decided to start playing golf or not met Zendaya, I'd be a mess. I'd be an absolute mess. So I'm very grateful for those two things.
Zendaya, it's non-stop. And she sends me too much. It's like, I can't keep up because I delete my Instagram for days at a time. I download it to post and then I have to check my messages and I'll have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things from her. And I try and keep up, but it's intense.
Silhouetted against the light before walking toward the camera. you can hear Michael Giacchino's Spider-Man theme playing in the background, which immediately gives you those nostalgic feels. Holland looks at the camera and says, "Are you ready?" before heading off to shoot. The caption read, "Are you ready?" 7.31.2026, confirming the film's release date. The new suit details. Let's break down what we're seeing with this new costume, because there are some significant changes from what we saw at the end of No Way Home. First off, the colors are more vibrant and comic, accurate than ever before. We're talking about that classic bright red and deep blue that jumps right off the comic book pages. The suit has raised black webbing that gives it texture and depth, making it look more practical and less high-tech than the Iron Spider or the Stark suits we've seen in previous films. One of the most notable changes is the Spider logo on the chest. According to reports, it's significantly larger than the logos on Holland's previous costumes. The hexagonal webbing pattern is still there, that faint design that's been a signature of Holland's suits, but everything else screams back to basics. This is a Spider-Man who's building his own suit, making his own way, and honestly, it's exactly what fans have been asking for since No Way Home ended. Brand New Day. What we know, the film is officially titled Spider-Man Brand New Day, and it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting entries in the MCU. The movie is being directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, who previously helmed Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. If you remember, Shang-Chi had some of the best action sequences in recent Marvel history, so having Cretton direct a Spider-Man movie is incredibly promising. The screenplay is being written by Chris McKenna and Eric Sommers, the same duo who wrote Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. These guys know Peter Parker inside and out, so we're in good hands. Now, let's talk about the cast because it's absolutely stacked. Obviously, Tom Holland is returning as Peter Parker / Spider-Man. Zendaya is coming back as MJ, and Jacob Batalon will reprise his role as Ned Leeds. But here's where things get really exciting. Mark Ruffalo is joining the film as Bruce Banner, also known as the Hulk. This is huge because it suggests we might see some major MCU crossover action. John Bernthal is also confirmed to be playing Frank Castle, the Punisher. Bernthal recently appeared in Season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, and bringing him into Spider-Man's world opens up so many interesting possibilities. We're talking about a violent vigilante crossing paths with a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. The contrast alone is going to be fascinating to watch. Michael Mando is returning as Mac Gargan, also known as Scorpion. He briefly appeared in Homecoming back in 2017, so it's been a long time coming for this character to get a proper storyline. Sadie Sink from Stranger Things and Lisa Colin, Zayas from The Bear have also joined the cast in mysterious roles. Fans are speculating that Sink might be playing Mary Jane Watson, but nothing has been confirmed yet. Behind the scenes in production, updates filming for Brand New Day officially began in August 2025 in Glasgow, Scotland. Tom Holland mentioned in an interview that they're going old school with this movie, shooting on real locations instead of relying heavily on sound stages like they did during the COVID-era production of No Way Home. He said, "We're really going to lean into that old school filmmaking and shoot in real locations, which is why we're starting in Glasgow, and we're going to use the streets of Glasgow to build this massive set piece." However, production hit a snag on September 19th when Holland suffered a mild concussion while filming a stunt on the Pinewood Studios set. Filming was paused until September 29th while Holland recovered. The good news is that this isn't expected to impact the film's release date, which is currently set for July 31st, 2026. What the story might be while plot details are being kept under wraps, we do have some clues. At CinemaCon in March 2025, Tom Holland teased the movie saying, "I know we left you with a massive cliffhanger at the end of No Way Home, so Spider-Man Brand New Day is a fresh start." It is exactly that. Remember how No Way Home ended. Doctor Strange cast a spell that made everyone in the world forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Peter promised MJ and Ned that he would find them and help them remember him, but when he saw them at the donut shop, he ultimately decided not to reveal himself. It was heartbreaking, but also a perfect reset for the character. Brand New Day seems to be embracing that fresh start. Peter is now completely on his own, building his own suit, fighting street-level crime, and trying to figure out who he is without Tony Stark, without his friends knowing his identity, and without the safety net he's had throughout the previous films. This is the most comic, accurate version of Spider, Man we've ever seen in live action. The future of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, according to Marvel insider Alex Perez, Brand New Day could be the start of Tom Holland's final trilogy as Spider-Man. Producer Amy Pascal confirmed back in 2020 that they were planning a new trilogy of Holland-led Spider-Man films. So if Brand New Day is the first of 3, we could potentially see Tom Holland in the role until at least 2029 or 2030. There's also speculation about Holland appearing in Avengers Doomsday, which is scheduled for release on May 1st, 2026, just a few months before Brand New Day. However, some insiders suggest his role might be minimal or just a cameo, with a larger appearance saved for Avengers Secret Wars in 2027. The reported budget for Brand New Day is $200 million, matching the budget of No Way Home, which went on to gross nearly $2 billion worldwide. The stakes are high, but if these teasers are any indication, Marvel and Sony are pulling out all the stops. So there you have it, everything we know so far about Tom Holland's new Spider-Man suit and the upcoming Brand New Day movie. From that gorgeous comic, accurate costume with the raised webbing to the incredible cast featuring the Hulk and the Punisher, this movie is shaping up to be absolutely spectacular. The fact that we're getting a more grounded, street-level Spider-Man story after the multiverse madness of No Way Home is exactly what the character needs. Peter Parker works best when he's the underdog, when he's struggling to balance his personal life with his responsibilities as Spider-Man, and it looks like Brand New Day is going to deliver that in spades. I cannot wait to see what Destin Daniel Cretton brings to this franchise, and having Tom Holland back in the suit is always a treat. July 31st, 2026 cannot come soon enough! If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on all the latest Spider-Man news, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below and let me know what you're most excited about for Brand New Day. Are you hyped for the new suit? Do you think MJ and Ned will remember Peter? What villains do you think we'll see? I read every single comment, so let's discuss! Also, if you want more Marvel content, check out my video on Avengers, Doomsday Rumors linked in the description. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, with great power comes great responsibility. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.